on, you cool cats and kittens? It's a beautiful Friday night across the United States of America, unless you're in the path of Hurricane. Yep. Yep. There are a lot of worse places to be than hanging out with us right now. Glad y'all are here. Florida. Exactly. 100%. Cheers to the fine people of Florida. I don't do that often, but it seems appropriate. It does seem appropriate.
You're a man of the people, Trav.
Well, thanks. I hope you guys are excited. We have some real close games this week. I don't know if any of you guys have looked at the schedule, but there's going to be some nail biters this week. I can tell you that right. Also, if you looked at our picks last week, I think y'all probably made some money. I feel like as a collective unit, we won some folks a few dollars. So, you know what? I won a few dollars. Jared, you win some dollars? I feel like you won some dollars. I won a few dollars off anytime parlay, anytime touchdowns. A lot of the ones we mentioned in the video. A lot of the ones we mentioned in the video last week hit. We're scoring points. Also, hey, I know it was a homer play, but I told y'all Carolina Panthers defense was going to score a touchdown. I'm just saying. I hope y'all won some money off of that one, because I know I sure fucking did.
Yeah, that was a nice call.
Think fast, run fast.
That was a nice call.
Also, Panthers were dog. Love dogs Moneyline. All about it. That's how we win. That's how we win, folks. That's how we, as a collective betting degenerate unit, win. We bet on those random ass dogs. They get it.
Dogs.
We put our heart into it. We put our soul into it.
Into those dogs.
Dogs. And dogs be about it. Dogs. We got some dogs this week for y'all. We got some plays. I hope y'all are ready. Hope y'all are ready to win some money this week. If y'all didn't rock with us last week because y'all think we're hitting, because our week 1 was rough, week 2 was about even. We're pushing. We're getting, we're warming up. We didn't have much of a preseason either, just like the NFL. We're dropping preseason, regular season only.
I love it.
That is correct. I mean, I'm quite excited. I'm excited to see where we are, come week 16, see what our breakouts are looking like. Pretty excited because this year I've taken it super seriously, analytically. So, super serial, bro.
Do we have a current standings? Does anybody know the current standings?
That's on you. We were waiting for you on that.
That's on me.
You don't have it, we don't have it.
Surprise, that's on me.
You're the one that does the graphics, so you have the statistics and all that. Forget the medal you told me to remind you about. Also, yeah, you were supposed to put up a medal.
Well, guess what?
No medal?
I don't know who's in first, so I can give you a participation medal if you want one.
Nah, that's okay. I'm good on that.
Sounds like you want it.
Appreciate your concerns, though.
Oh, man. All right. Almost there.
Any day fucking now.
Almost there. Just editing. So people can find
Ooh, Ryan, are missing our kicker, too? And Chark and Reynolds, both questionable. The Seahawks. Go Seahawks this week.
What up, Tad? I see you in the chat.
What's up, Tad? How you doing, brother? How goes it? Our life together right now.
All right. I think we're finally ready. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the recap from last week.
you got?
So we can see what's what. Take those off so you can see it. So Chef came in at, what is that, 7-5. I came in at 7-4-1. Public House came in at 6-5-1. And Steel City, no show again for the second week in a row. Maybe it'll bring him good luck. Granted, we did start a little late today. That's not his fault. Steel City with a hot week last week went 9-3-1. Pretty impressive. Not too shabby. If I had to guess, I'm willing to bet that he probably has the medal. So that's another reason why you're probably not going to see it today there, fellas. Because he's not here. What up?
My dogs hit. All my dogs hit.
All my dogs hit.
Y'all wanna? All my dogs want Moneyline. Also, just so we're clear on that.
I mean, not too shabby. You want me to throw it up one more time?
Y'all want some Moneyline dogs? I'm the guy.
All right.
I'm an underdog myself.
Well, I wish we could start off with a money dog right here at the beginning. Yeah, you heard that here first. It's a money dog. But we're going to get into probably one of the bigger games of the week. One of the ones that I'm excited for sure, is the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. So it's a rematch of that Super Bowl a couple years back when the Bucs absolutely owned Pat Mahomes and had him running for his life. Travis, what say you, sir?
This game is a pick'em right now. I don't love it one way or the other. Mike Evans coming back. But that Chiefs defense is pretty good, especially right up the middle. I think Chris Jones is going to get after Tom Brady, and if you're going to mess with him, right up the middle is the way to do it. On the flip side, that Buccaneers defense is nasty. They are going to be very much right up on the Chiefs. I think the under is the play here. It's a pretty high number, and I love the under. I guess the field may not be in too great of conditions. There's going to be some water on the field, and I feel like the under is the play. I don't know if it's going to be one way or the other. Like, I'm not really trying to bet against either of these quarterbacks. Give me the under.
All right, I like it. Public House, what are you on?
I'm on the Chiefs this week. I think the Chiefs are going to, coming off that loss, are going to be pretty hurt. I'm just Tampa Bay. Brady isn't Brady this year to me. I don't know if it's just me, but also on that note, like 4 out of 5 of their top wide receivers are either questionable or not running this week. So I just don't think they put the points. I think the Chiefs outscore them. I like the under, but I think Chiefs score high and Tampa Bay scores low.
I like that. Yeah, I'm with you. I like the Chiefs here. I like them to get revenge. I really, they shouldn't have lost that game last week. Let's be honest. The Colts got a blessing, cover, and win last week by the refs over some pity-patty shit. For that reason, I think the Chiefs are going to come out. They have a really, really tough schedule this year. So these early games earlier on in the season, they really need to capitalize on. This is one of them. Especially, GOAT Jr. going against GOAT Senior. There's going to be that aspect of it. That's why it's the primetime game. But I like the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs to get it done. I think they're in a better position right now than the Bucs for sure, especially injury-wise, like Public House was saying. Steel City is also on the Chiefs money line as well. So we're looking at Chiefs money line, and then the Chef is on the under. Next game we're going to get into here is going to be the Packers and the Patriots. Public House, what are your thoughts here?
Don't really love this game. Common sense tells you to go ahead and go with the Packers. The spread's a little high for my liking. I'm taking the Packers, obviously. I think that because Mac Jones isn't playing, there's just going to be no connection. I mean, he hardly had a, wide wide receiver to throw it to. So I'm on the Packers here, but this game does worry me. I really don't like it at all.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I think the spread is sketchy here. That 9.5 is a lot of points. Brian Hoyer is getting the start. Mac Jones is not going to play as much as Belichick is trying to hide that from the world. He's not going to go. His ankle is not in good shape. Getting a second opinion on it, actually. So he's not going to play. Brian Hoyer is going to go. I think Brian Hoyer does enough that, they're going to be able to score a couple times. If I had to pick a side, I'd probably say the Packers are going to end up, covering that spread. But I am on the under here. I'm on under 40. It was a lot higher earlier in the week. I got on it late, unfortunately, so here we are. But I still like it there. I don't think there's going to be too much offense in this game. Travis, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm kind of riding with you. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I didn't like the Patriots going into the season, but I expected them to have Mac Jones. I like them even less, but this game scares the hell out of me.
Right.
It screams, honestly, I feel like this line should be at 13.5.
But no Mac Jones, right?
Hanging out at 9.5. I'm gonna take Packers 9.5. I'm starting to look at that under a little bit more, but I feel like the Packers could also score a lot. In general, not a game I'm putting a ton of dollars behind.
Yeah, same, for sure. Steel City is also on Packers minus 9.5. So pretty consistent across the board from us as far as these first picks go. This one's going to get a little more interesting because we all know how the guy in the bottom right corner of y'all's screen, maybe not the guys I'm talking to, feels about this next team. We're talking Panthers-Cardinals here. Oh, yeah. You just take it away, dude. Just go ahead.
Save me for last. I'll
just go ahead.
I'll close it out. Nope, let's save me for last.
All right, well, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The Panthers have not proved anything to me yet on offense. Defense is they have stepped into their own. This is the defense that they should have been at the beginning of the year. They're making plays like the chef called out last week. He called for the defensive touchdown. They got it for him. I think the defense shows up and shows out again. The problem is that offense. I really don't have a lot of faith in Baker Mayfield right now. Christian McCaffrey is going to be a no-go, I think, for this game. Even if he goes, that thigh is not going to be it. I like the under here as well. 43.5 is what I got it at. Jared, what are your thoughts?
Just to piggyback pretty much everything you said about the Panthers there. I'm all over the Cardinals here. I think the Cardinals get it done. I think Kyler runs all over them. I think James Conner's back in the game this week, and he's going to show out. I'm looking at him for an anytime touchdown, a little sneaky play. But yeah, I think the Cardinals money line is my pick on this.
All right, Trav. What do you got?
All right,
Tell us why we're wrong.
First and foremost, Kyler Murray ain't doing a goddamn. We got speed on defense. Speed, bro. Kyler's gonna try to do his runaround shit, and then he's gonna get walloped because we got defensive linemen that are fucking fast. Y'all see Frankie Louvu last fucking week? Marquise Haynes running with the goddamn ball. Those are backups. We got corners running. We got safeties running. We're gonna drop safeties in the box. We're going to have safeties over the top. We are going to be flying around the field. Our defense is built to stop offenses like this. A.J. Green out. Rondale Moore probably out. They're going to have no wide receivers. You're not running up the middle against us with Derek Brown and Ioannidis up the middle. Granted, offense, absolute shit show. But a lot of people are talking about McCaffrey being out. He's a go. I'm telling y'all right now, he's a go. He's going to go.
But how effective is he going to be?
He's going to be a go. And with our offensive strategy, the Cardinals' defense sucks. They don't have an edge rush. Our problem is edge rushers. They don't have one of them. They don't have that. So Baker's actually going to get a little bit amount of time, and that's going to be enough. Also going to be a little bit of weather, potentially, because of Hurricane Ian in the Carolinas. Love that all the way. Panthers, let's fucking go. Keep pounding.
So have you checked the latest weather with that? Because I don't think they're supposed to get rain anymore. I think it's hitting
Not
tonight.
recently, but I don't care about that.
I think it's
They're
hitting.
just
I think it's
another
hitting
factor.
tonight. Overnight.
Another factor. But defense is going to be flying.
But it is going to be chilly for those guys from Arizona.
Flying after Kyler.
It's going to be chilly. High of
We got
65.
speed on defense.
No sun.
That's not the issue. Flying.
Yeah, I just don't see that offense doing anything, man. Unless your defense scores a couple touchdowns, it's going to be tough.
Defense ain't shit.
What?
The Cardinals defense sucks.
So does your offense, dude.
Oh, I'm not saying the offense doesn't. But we're gonna be able to do enough because they're bad at the shit that we're not that's what stops us is a pass rush. You have edge rushers, not even great edge rushers, just good edge rushers. Decent even. That's gonna be a problem.
It's like the bottom. It's like the bottom 2 or 3 passing team.
Speed rush to save his fucking life. He was the 6th overall pick. Kid can't stop a speed rush. He can move people if he's going that way. He can't stop a speed rush though. Did you see him again? Granted, Myles Garrett's great, but just basically walked. He didn't even run full speed. Just walked around. That's not the thing. But they don't have that coming up against us. So we're going to be all right. I'm telling y'all now. Tell your friends, tell your family.
I like the under. Moving on. Because otherwise your ass is going to be talking about these fucking Panthers all damn night. Steel City also likes the Cardinals plus 1.5 for the record.
Well, good for fucking it on.
For the record, I like the under. Just relax, champ. I'm not necessarily against you. I'm just against the offenses. All right. Next game we're going to discuss here is going to be number 4. We got another 8 after that, so let's try to get through them a little quicker. Texans and Chargers. Chargers are going to the Texans. Texans beat them last year in a slot that everybody dubbed the Texans to get worked in. I think it was a double-digit game, and Texans kind of handled them pretty well. They got, in my opinion, they have the confidence now to do it again. Herbert's banged up. Bosa's out. The Chargers are banged. Rashawn Slater off his left tackle is also banged up, not playing. Keenan Allen's been banged up all year. He might go, but even if he does, how effective is he going to be? He said he's out. Yeah, I don't love that at all then. So I am on the Texans plus 5 here. I think they actually win this one outright though too. I would do a little some on maybe on that money line. Travis, what do you think?
I actually like the Chargers here. This is going to be J.C. Jackson's first game, and I think that's a big lift for their secondary because then they can move Asante Samuel Jr. into the slot. I don't think Bosa's a big loss for that defense, but I don't think they got enough on the other side for the Houston Texans. I think they're going to be able to stop the run. On the flip side, the Chargers, Eckler has kind of sucked, but also Houston has given up the most rushing yards per game. So I think Eckler is actually going to have a big day on offense, and this is going to be a get back to normal game for him.
Okay. Public House, what are your thoughts?
I think I was on the Chargers here when I told you before.
Yep, you were.
You may have swayed me.
Oh.
No, I'll stay on the Chargers minus 5.
All right.
No comment about it.
Okay. Steel City is on the Texans plus 5 with me, so I got one ride or die buddy. Next game we're going to discuss is Ravens-Bills. This is going to be a serious get-back game, in my opinion, for the Bills. I think they are pissed. They dominated my Miami Dolphins in every facet of the game this last Sunday except the scoreboard. I think the fact that the Bills are only a 3-point favorite going into Baltimore right now is a gift, and it's probably based off of how many starters that are still sort of banged up on that defense. I really don't think it matters. I think they're going to be able to come and play. They practice against Josh Allen all the time. They're going to be ready for the dual threat of Lamar. Granted, it is Lamar. He's still going to get his. But I like the Bills to win. I like the money line. That's where I'm at. Public House, what do you got?
I like the Ravens. Is that what I was on? Was I on the Ravens?
Yes. Why are you asking me? You should know these. I'm sorry to say.
It came through about 60 seconds ago.
The worst part of this too is we were at the casino today for like fucking 8 hours. It felt like just doing nothing but fucking picks.
Okay, so I like the Ravens. I think that they keep this game super close, neck and neck. I think that Lamar comes across with the win. I think that his offense is a little – I might get shunned for this, but is a little bit better than the Bills' offense.
Whoa.
I think it's neck and neck, and I think the Ravens definitely come out close, so I'm going Ravens +3.
All right. Travis?
Yeah, I'm not putting a lot one way or the other. I will say the Bills just don't seem to win close games. They just don't seem to, like, they'll blow the shit out of somebody, and then they'll lose a close game. So games within 3, also spreads within 3. The Ravens are 12-2-1 over the past 3 years. I don't love it one way or the other. I do expect a shit ton of points to be scored, though. Michael Pierce is out for the Ravens, so that's kind of their nose right up the middle. I don't know. Jordan Phillips is out, and Oliver's questionable. Hyde is done for the season. Like, they may actually hit a couple deep shots. Give me the over 51. Lots of points. Should be a fun game.
Right on. Yeah, Steel City is actually on the over as well there. So you're seeing eye to eye
Should
there.
be a fun one. I hope it's a fun one.
Next one, that, I mean, I can tell you off rip what Steel City is going to be. Some people could probably guess it. We're going to talk the Steelers in the Jets game. And yes, Steel City is on the Steelers. Surprise, surprise. I'm on the under here. Zach Wilson's first game back. I don't think he's going to be doing a whole lot. I mean, he could, but that Steelers defense is tough. Minka is supposedly going to go now. That's huge for that Steelers defense. And I like what the head coach of the Jets is doing, Saleh. He's got that defense ready to go. They're playing with confidence. So I really like the under here. I'm really betting against these offenses this week. Travis, what are your thoughts?
I'm taking the Steelers this week. I just feel like because Zach Wilson, it's his first game back. That seems like a Mike Tomlin win. That seems like a Mike Tomlin type of play. I think he's going to make things happen. It's not a game that I'm putting a ton of dollars behind. But I do like the Steelers in that one. I think the Steelers, cover the 3.5 even. I know that half point's a stickler for a lot, but I think they take it. I think they, kind of handle it, and it's like, oh, is Zach Wilson the guy? Or do we go back to Flacco? Yeah, give me Steelers. I don't love it, but I like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. Jared, a Steelers fan. Tell him why he's wrong.
Steelers fan here. Don't really want to talk about this game, but I don't know, man. It hurts. I don't have faith in us right now, man. And I just think the Jets are going to pop off and just disappoint us. And I just don't want to get myself, I don't want to believe in the Steelers and then get let down. I think I'm on Jets +3.5. I think the Jets get it done. But if they don't get it done, they're going to fucking keep it close. So Jets 3.5 is where I'm at.
Yeah, I like that. I actually was on the fence between taking Jets 3.5 and the under, but I did go the under. But I'm with you. I think the Jets compete in this one. Next game we are all in agreement on. We'll keep it short and sweet. We actually all like the Jaguars. Some of us are at plus 6.5. Others got it at plus 7. The other is Travis. He's actually the only one. Everyone else is at plus 6.5. Just wanted to point that out.
I've been driving the Jaguars bandwagon all year.
So you get that extra half point. I hear you, man. It's all good. You know, a little privilege.
I think the Jags win. I think the Eagles cover. Or no, the Eagles win. Jags cover. Sorry, I flipped it. Eagles win. Jags cover.
Okay. Yeah.
Peterson homecoming.
I would probably agree too. I think Peterson's going to have them ready to play. I think they're going to be ready to play for Peterson in this game.
I just think the Eagles are too talented.
Yeah, I do too, but I think the Jaguars are going to have a little bit of success running the ball here.
See, I don't think anybody's going to have success running the ball here. Yeah.
I don't think the Eagles really will, but I think James I like James Robinson to get in any time in this one. That's sort of who I like in this as an ATM.
I like AJ Brown. I like ETN. I like people in the passing game. These rushing attacks are not going to play in this game.
That's fair.
All. Those front sevens on both sides are filthy.
That's fair. And they are. That's a fact. Next game we're going to discuss here is going to be Rams 49ers, the Monday night game. Public House. Tell us who you got.
49ers, Moneyline.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't. Because you guys all had the Rams and I wanted the 49ers, to be honest.
I love diversity.
Okay. Travis, tell him why he should not go that route and get on the Rams.
Tell him why. I'm going to give him a reason that he probably should have said to make himself feel better. The 49ers have won the last 6 in a row against the Rams in the regular season. That being said, Trent Williams is out this week. And that's massive for the 49ers. And that's why the Rams are going to win. Jimmy G not having Trent Williams, he's going to be getting the ball. He's always quit getting the ball out. It's going to be so fast that he's not going to be able to do anything. Especially with Bobby Wagner right up the middle. That's going to be a problem not having Trent Williams. Like, that dude is a massive, massiveness. Give me the Rams all the way.
Yeah, I'm with you. Trent Williams being out is a huge, huge blow. I think they're going to be able to cause all sorts. Aaron Donald is going to cause all sorts of problems specifically. I'm with you. I like the Rams here outright. We got them at plus 1.5, but I like them outright. I think they get it done. Steel City is also on Rams plus 1.5. Next game we're going into here is going to be the Colts-Titans. See, now we're getting into the games that I really don't even know why we put them on. These are the ugliest games of the week to talk about, in my opinion. I don't want anything to do with these games, but here we are. We had to make a pick for them. So, first one is going to be Colts-Titans. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I like the Colts. Yep, nope. Believe it or not, I do. I like Colts -3. I was talked into it. They're at home. I think they get it done. They're getting a little more healthy. Shaq Leonard is supposed to go. Fingers crossed, supposedly. I think that's a huge asset. DeForest Buckner has not been practicing, though. That's a big loss if he doesn't end up going, especially with Derrick Henry and the force that he brings in the middle. But I like the Colts. I like the Colts to cover here and get it back on track. Public House, thoughts?
On the Titans here, I don't believe in old Matty Ice. Also, for some strange reason, I was looking at the anytime touchdowns, and Jonathan Taylor was like a minus 285. So they're basically saying that motherfuckers guaranteed touchdowns, and Derrick Henry was Derrick Henry's minus 115. So I'm I don't know, something just odd and fishy there. So it was kind of a pick 'em, throw it up in their choice for me in the first place, but I'm leaning Titans all the way.
Yeah, I just can't back Ryan Tannehill anymore. I just can't do it. Chef, what are your thoughts on this one?
I love the Colts in this one. I think they win by 2 scores.
2 scores from the Chef.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a great day. Jonathan Taylor had his first day off and since he played in high school. So he's going to be well rested. He's going to be ready to rock. That's not actually a joke. He literally had not missed a practice since high school.
That's wild.
I think this is going to be a Shaq Leonard. He's going to go this week. Granted, he's probably going to be on a pitch count per Frank Wright. But I feel like just his presence in the defense is going to make a big, big difference. Their secondary, Stephon Gilmore is going to be able to lock up Robert Woods. Kenny Moore is going to be able to lock up Treylon Burks in the slot. Give me the Colts all the way, 2 scores. I don't love Matt Ryan either. I can't stand the guy, but yeah. I'll take Matt Ryan against the Titans defense any day because that Titans defense is rough right now.
Yeah, I agree. Steel City does as well. He likes Colts -3.5 with us. We got 3 left here to run through. We're making great time, so we should have plenty of time to discuss some anytime touchdowns and some props, maybe some best bets, some parlays that we want to throw out. So let's get through these last 3, and then we can focus on those. This game is going to be the Cowboys versus the Commanders. Again, I hate this game. I'm going to be on the under 42 here. Divisional matchup. Dak's still out for the Cowboys. Commanders really haven't shown me much on offense. Their defense is starting to look a little better, more like it has in the past under Rivera. But that offense, man, it's got to do something for me. Cowboys, I think, come to play in this one, so I got the under here. Public House, what do you think?
On the Commanders here. What's the Cowboys quarterback's name? What's that guy's name right now?
Cooper Rush.
Yeah, Cooper Rush. He hasn't really convinced me too much yet. Zeke hasn't convinced me.
You don't know his name.
The only people who have really convinced me on that Cowboys team is Tony Pollard. I think that the Commanders get it done. I think Carson Wentz gets it done. He probably tears an ACL or breaks a collarbone or something because he puts himself in that situation. But
that was extreme.
Damn, I think they come away with the win with it. Thick or thin.
So you think Carson Wentz breaks his femur and the Commanders win this game? Is that basically what you're saying?
I'm saying Jalen Heineke's not bad. I don't want to, speak for Jim,
but I'm on Commanders +3.
All right. Steel City is also on Commanders +3. Chef, who do you like?
I was on the under all week.
Ooh.
But then I was like, you know what? That Cowboys defense is going to score. They're going to score. But I think the Commanders' offense is also going to score some points. I think Scary Terry is going to be able to bait Trayvon Diggs into one and hit him over the top. I also think Cooper Rush may throw 1 or 2 to CD. I think CD Lamb had a breakout a little bit. So I think he may get 1 or 2. I was on the under all week, kind of very much on the over now. I think there's going to be some defensive scores, and it's going to be a high-scoring game. Give me the over. It's low, too. It's at like 41.5 last I checked.
I'm on the under. I'm sticking with it. I've been teetering with it in the last little bit since we decided on these games, since Steel City gave them to us. I'm on the under. I'm sticking with it. So we got a little showdown clash between you and me, sir. Next game we're going to discuss is what? Bears Giants. Tell me why you like the ugly ass Windy City Bears right now, and the offense that can't complete a pass.
Oh, me?
Yeah, yep. I'm talking to you. You're the only one on the Bears.
Oh, am I? Well, the Giants are without Kadarius Toney, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Sterling Shepard also went on the injured reserve. So you know who they're going to start? Kenny fucking Galladay, who hasn't played a goddamn snap. You know how many snaps he had last week? The same as you and I. They're also missing Leonard Williams, which is a massive miss from the interior of their defense. Khalil Herbert may have another 150-yard game. Roquan, I think, is awesome. And I think he's going to be able to – I don't think he's going to be able to stop Saquon, but he'll be able to run him down a few times and enough. And Robert Quinn's going to be able to get in Daniel Jones' face enough to where he does some dumb shit. Give me the Bears. I think they actually win Moneyline.
Bears win this game. Wow. I'm on the under here. I don't think there's going to be a lot of offense. I could be wrong. Dable's kind of got those Giants rolling in the right direction right now. But I am not impressed at all with Justin Fields. I mean, he cannot throw a football right now. I don't know if it's still the coaching to blame at this point or this could be user error. But I like the under here, under 39.5. It's a very low total. So get it while you can if that's the side that you're on. Public House, what are you looking at?
I don't know if you guys saw last week, but goddamn Daniel Jones looked fucking good. I don't know. He ran out of the damn house for saying that, but the way he moves, the power behind his throw, if he can tweak it a little bit and get a little more accurate and maybe, I don't know, get a little more in touch with his receivers, I think that he can really compete. And look at the Bears side of things. If you look at their numbers, they're pretty much bottom of the fucking totem pole all across the board, rushing, passing, everything. I'm just not with the Bears this year. I don't think Justin Fields is it. I think Daniel Jones gets it done. I think he gets a rushing touchdown. I like it a lot. So I'm on the Giants.
Wow, nice. I will say the one thing the Bears do have going for them right now is that running game. And I do like Khalil Herbert. He's getting the start over Montgomery. Montgomery's out. I like Khalil Herbert to get in any time for sure. I love that actually a lot. Steel City is also on the Giants. He is with you, -3. Last game we're going to get into here is going to be Denver and Las Vegas. Broncos and Raiders. They are playing in Vegas. This is Russell Wilson's first time against Vegas in a Broncos uniform. Raiders still have not won a football game this year. A lot of people had them going pretty far in the postseason. Right now, they're kind of right on the edge of maybe not even making it. They need to get it turned around pretty quick. Travis, do you think they do that this week?
I do think they do that this week. They are missing Billy Turner, their right tackle. The Broncos are. And they're also missing Quinn Miners, their right guard. So that pass rush is going to be getting after Mr. Unlimited. I think the Raiders get it done this week. Renfro's out, but Denzel Perryman coming back and being able to quarterback that defense is going to be massive against Javonte Williams. On the flip side, I feel like this is a Darren Waller kind of game. Give me a Darren Waller touchdown. Devontae Adams against Pat Surtain. I think Pat Surtain's a really good corner, but Devontae Adams is just different. So give me the Raiders. I think they get on the scoreboard this week.
Right on. Public House, thoughts?
Give me the Raiders too. Switch my pick. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna go on the Ravens one more time, or the Raiders one more time, guys. Fuck me this week. I'm done with the Raiders. Never going to Las Vegas again. I like everything about the Raiders. I still do, but I everything points me not to take them this week, but I'm gonna take them. Fuck it.
Hey, bro, that's your Super Bowl pick, is it not?
This is my Super Bowl pick, man, so they have to turn it around. But if they don't this week, then I'll never go for the Raiders anymore again.
Your time to shine.
I'll switch my pick to the Raiders. Sorry to make it difficult for you there.
You're good. I made it happen. It's all good. Steel City is on the Raiders, also money line. I am on the under. I can't trust either side. They got to both prove something to me in this game. I don't even know if they'll be able to do it. I do like that Darren Waller anytime, Trav. Another one.
Yeah, I think the over's the play in that one.
So I'm actually on the under, 45.5 here. I think it's I think the defenses from both sides are going to come to play. I think Denver's still going to struggle on offense to get stuff going. And I think Denver's defense is for real, and they're going to be able to give Vegas some issues. So I like the under in this divisional matchup. But
the reason I like the over is because I feel like because they don't have a couple offensive linemen, there's going to be a couple of those Russ plays where he just fucking cuts it, and I think it's going to score a couple touchdowns. So that's why I like the over in that one. I feel like there's going to be a couple of those bullshit plays from the Broncos because they're not going to be able to run the ball. So that's why I like the over there.
Strong possibility for sure.
Javonte Williams for anytime touchdown.
Well, yeah. So that was the final game. Let me go ahead and get the picks up on the screen, and we can run through them, make sure I got them correct. And then as we're doing this, you guys can throw in some anytimes, any parlays, props, in the last couple minutes that we got. So Chef is on the under for the Chiefs Bucks at the beginning here. I am on Chiefs money line. Public House on Chiefs money line. Steel City is as well. Everybody's on Packers minus 9.5 except me. I am choosing the under rather than picking a side here. I like the under 40.
We don't love that one though.
Huh?
I think we can all agree we don't love that one though.
Yeah, it's definitely one that they were hesitant on, which again is why I went that underside. Panthers for the Chef in the next game. I again am on the under. Public House likes the Cardinals, and Steel City does as well. Public House actually likes the Cardinals to win outright in that one. Next game we got is Texans Chargers. I'm on Texans +5 as well as Steel City. Public House is on the Chargers. He's following the Chef's footsteps there and taking the Chargers as well. Next game we got Ravens Bills. The Chef is on the over. Steel City is on the over. Public House is on the Ravens. He thinks Lamar Jackson is going to be able to make things fly high for the city of Baltimore. I'm on the Bills money line. The Chef is actually riding with the Steelers in this next matchup, which is a little surprising to me. But I'm on the under here, Jets Steelers. And then we got Public House, the most surprising pick I think out of all. He's rocking those Jets. He's taking them against the Steelers. He's got them +3.5. We're all in agreement here with the Jaguars. The Chef did get that half-point kicker because he is the driver of this Jaguars bandwagon. We got to give him his credit. We got Rams 49ers next. That's the Monday night game. Everybody's on the Rams here except for Public House. He is rocking with the 49ers. He was iffy on it. He almost made me change for that one, but he saved it for later. We got Colts Titans on the next one. Somebody's getting cereal or something, it sounds like. We got Colts Titans on the next one. Everybody's on the Colts again, but Public House, he is on the Titans. You're lone wolfing a lot of these picks this week, bud. The Chef is on the over here in Cowboys Commanders. I'm on the under, so we got a little bit of showdown there. And then Public House and Steel City are actually in agreement. They both like the Commanders +3. They are in agreement on the next one as well. They both like Giants -3. I am on the under again here. There is a trend, folks. I don't know if you can tell. Bears Giants under 39.5. It is a super low number. Get it while you can if that's the side that you're on. And Trav likes Bears +3. He thinks they get it done. Last game, everybody's on the Raiders here, money line, except for myself. I again chose the under in this one. Fellas, what do we think? How do we feel about this?
Feeling good, living better.
Feeling good, living better. I love to hear it. Any times or any props, any parlays, anything that we did, any other games that we didn't talk about here that you want to throw out while while we're still
I'm
on.
throw out a Seahawks dog Moneyline win against Detroit.
Okay.
With Amon-Ra out, DeAndre Swift out. Seahawks coming off a loss at home against the Falcons. I think they're going to come to play. Pete Carroll's going to have them boys ready to rock. DK Metcalf is going to have a monster game. I think he's going to be able to, if you're looking for anytime TD, DK's the guy. He may have 2 or 3. Because I think Okuda is going to go after Tyler Lockett. So I think he's going to be the guy. Yeah, that's what I got.
I like it. A couple anytimes that I like a lot here. I'm just going to do a couple. I like Stephon Diggs to get an anytime. I like Nick Chubb to get an anytime touchdown. James Robinson for the Jags. Jamal Williams for the Lions. Absolutely love Jamal Williams to get one this week. Jonathan Taylor, it is high, but I do like him to get one, but it's high. So throw him on a parlay or something. Maybe avoid it outright. He could get 2, though. Highly likely. And then I do love Khalil Herbert as well. I like the Darren Waller one also that you threw out earlier, Trev. I think I'm gonna put that one down and probably get in on that one as well. Public House, what about from you, sir? I know you love your anytimes.
I do love my anytimes. You're right about that. One moment.
You smoking some crack over there? What are we doing?
Whoa, hey, whoa, what are we doing? Hey.
What do you mean?
Hey, whoa, hey.
Just firing up the bowl over there? What are you going on?
I got Adam Thielen, Kareem Hunt, Jamal Williams, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Christian Kirk, Michael Carter, Devin Singletary, Austin Eckler, Kyler Murray, A.J. Dillon, Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton, Darren Waller, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Travis Kelce, Mike Evans, Cooper Kupp, Jeff Wilson Jr. That's what I got.
Is there anyone in the NFL that you didn't mention?
Yeah, like I feel like in the future, can we just do like the players that you don't like, or like because that was a lot of players, bro. In the future, like what 4 or 5 players that you're not gonna list? Maybe we do that instead.
Jared likes the overs this week, man. He thinks there's gonna be some points.
Hey, I'm all for that.
That means good football watching for us.
Love points, unless I bet the under. I don't.
Something I did also want to suggest. I don't know the numbers on it. I haven't looked at it, but just based off of what we were just discussing, I also like Jamal Williams over for his rushing total probably. I haven't looked at it, but I would assume it's probably right around like 60. I like the over there, and then I also like him for over maybe in his receptions as well as his receiving yards with Amon-Ra being out. So those are 2 others that I'm definitely going to be looking at.
A guy that I'm looking at in the Vikings-Saints game, if he goes, Alvin Kamara, I think over 4.5 catches, I think is a play. I think Andy Dalton will be looking to get the ball out of his hands quick. I think he'll be looking to check it down a lot of times. Because Winston is doubtful. I'm pretty sure he's out.
Yeah, I don't think he's going.
I don't think he's going. I do, however, think the Saints win it. Justin Jefferson, under total yardage.
Ooh, think he has a down game again, huh?
Marshawn Lattimore. Press corners give him problems, bro. He can't beat a press.
Yeah, I think in that game specifically, some anytimes I like Thielen to get another one because I think, again, Lattimore is going to be all over Jefferson. So I like Thielen to get one in the red zone, and I like Madison too.
I like the Thielen play. Madison, that's a ballsy play because Cook's going to go.
Yeah. I just don't think Cook's.
I see what you're saying. I don't think he's going to be. So the Vikings thing. So the Saints flew to London on Monday.
Okay.
The Vikings flew to London today.
Don't love that at all. With
Yeah.
with the time changes.
So they were trying to so the reason I think they were doing that so Cook could heal a little bit and they can get him to play. Also, they needed Harrison Smith to clear concussion protocol. He couldn't fly until he cleared that. Andrew Booth is likely out, so I think Chris Olave could have a nice day.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I think
Thomas is out and Jarvis Landry is banged up.
Especially with Andy Dalton, the way that he quarterbacks, he sort of finds his guy early on in the game, and once he finds that one dude that he trusts, it's going to him pretty much the entire all of his throw attempts are going to that guy. He's getting all the targets. So Chris Olave and Kamara are probably both pretty good picks to look at as far as receptions and maybe even receiving yards and maybe even some anytimes as well. I think that one's low scoring though. We didn't talk about that London game at all really, but I think it's low scoring. I think the Vikings come out flat, and I think the Saints are generally flat as well. But Dalton does enough conservatively to keep possession of the football, and they get a really close, really boring ass start to the Sunday game with a win.
Wake up at 6:30 a.m. for this kind of game.
To watch this.
That's exactly what I expected.
That's pretty much how I think.
I'm gonna wake up at 6:30 a.m. and I'm probably gonna watch the game. Well, that's fine.
It always goes.
It's gonna be like 6:45. You're gonna be like, oh no.
Right. Well, London games are always like this. Oh yeah, there's a London game this week. Sweet. And then it comes on, and you're like, why the fuck are we doing these games? Why is this a thing? I cannot remember the last good London game.
Vikings fans, 72 Saints fans, 15 Panthers fans, 9 Falcons fans. Like what are we doing?
Hey, I will say Kirk Cousins has a mural. Kirk Cousins has a mural over there though. They are Vikings fans. Apparently, they're going to be pretty deep. They got a decent following over there. Apparently, so.
I mean, I guess Vikings are Nordic in nature. So
Skull Nation, baby. They're going to be there. But I think that's the downside is their fans are going to be awesome. They can't play for them. So. I think I'm with you.
Especially because they've been there all week.
Right.
I think that's big. I think that the Vikings coach, they talked to him like, oh, why are you keeping the team here? And he was like, well, I just wanted to keep the consistency, make it like a regular week. And I was like, I don't know. I don't really love that. I feel like it's not a regular week, and you need to kind of treat it like a Monday night or like a primetime game. Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, and that jet lag is no joke. That 5 hours ahead, I mean, it sounds small until you experience it. And especially for the Vikings, who are Central Time, that's 6 hours ahead. Same with the Saints. So they're going to feel it. They're going to feel those effects. I mean, it's going to be a 3 p.m. local kickoff for them in London, but it's going to be early. So hopefully these guys have been getting them prepped. They've been having earlier practices during the day, getting used to that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think both teams are going to come out kind of flat. I expect a lot of field goals in this one. Lots of kicking.
Yeah. For the that's a what is it, like a 8:30 a.m. kickoff? That's a big deal if you're not used to that.
Yep. Jared, anything else you want to add, sir?
No.
Okay, Eeyore. What was that? What was going on with that?
It's dude.
Jared hasn't eaten anything the whole fucking show, so he's probably not doing okay. My food's late.
My food's late. Did you hear that? My food's late. He had a plan, and it backfired on him. Poor guy. That's why he's down.
You get to get some food? Like, it's been a whole...
Oh, man.
Hasn't messed with anything for a whole goddamn hour.
Poor guy.
Good, right? The guy is going crazy over here.
Poor fella. Travis, anything you want to add, brother?
I just want to add that I hope everyone has a great day.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Hope everyone has a
Spread
really
that
nice
spread
day.
that positivity, dude.
And you know what?
Beautiful.
Just be your best self every day.
Oh, look at you.
You know,
What a man of the people, I tell you.
just all love, peace and love, folks. Peace and love.
Peace and love, folks. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I have fun with this every week. I look forward to it, so it's a blast. Good luck to everybody. We had a great bounce back week last week. All of us were kicking ass. So let's do it again. Let's keep it rocking. Hopefully we can get somebody that undefeated 12-0. We're still looking for it. Scott came the closest last week. He went 9-3. So we'll see if we can crack that 10-win barrier and see if we can't get to 12.
Once we get some actual quality games to pick, we'll see some
Yeah.
else.
So speaking of, for those wondering, the chef will be picking our games next week. He has already been deemed it. So I wouldn't be surprised if those games come across to us Monday. So definitely look forward to those.
Be ready. Be ready.
Definitely look forward to those next week.
Coming in hot.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks, Sith Lord, for taking time out of your day to join us from the outer rim of the galaxy. It was nice to be in your presence, I guess. Try not to slay too many kids. Order 66 style.
Kind of weird, but all right.
I mean, Star Wars, dude. Know your shit.
Yeah, know your shit, bro.
Come on, man. All right, guys. Appreciate you watching as always. Thank you again. Till next week. Good luck.